Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again a day late with the Djokovic defeating Del Potro in the U.S. Open. The Djokovic is not tied with Pete Sampras. Pete Sampras is my boy, but the Djokovic is tied with Sampras with 14 majors. Oh, wow. I always said, people, Pete Sampras is special because people in the Open era, Pete Sampras is the first one to get the 14. Okay? Now, we know Rod Laver is super great, but I'm saying in the Open era, and we know Rod Laver, if he would have been allowed to play in the majors back in the day, he would have had like 25 majors. But in the Open era, my boy Pete Sampras is the first one to get the 14 majors. So before you talking about being the GOAT, you got to beat Sampras out first. And the Djokovic, he's tied with Sampras. The Djokovic is greater than Pete. I'm going to put, okay, even if I put the Djokovic in that category, but see, I think the Djokovic is greater than Sampras because he ain't just tied. Yeah, he got 14 majors, Sampras got 14, but the Djokovic got records that Sampras doesn't have. So even if I put Sampras and the Djokovic in the same category, Djokovic is over Sampras, okay? And they may not be in the same category anymore. I have to think about that, okay? But he's definitely over Sampras, okay? I'll get to the match in a second and talk about that. Let me see some other things. People, I didn't realize until when I did hear one of the, I don't know if it was Jeffrey Kaufman. He said that he think Nadal was going to end up #1. He said that yesterday in the comment section. I just looked at it because I was doing some other things. So I was thinking maybe the Djokovic won't catch Nadal. Man, yes he can. Man, he's only 1,000. 1,000 points, 1,045 points, and Nadal with Nadal's injuries, I think Nadal has to defend Basel, and that's not Basel. I think Nadal got to defend the China Open. That's 500. But you got Shanghai. Nadal got to defend. He didn't win Shanghai, but he was in the finals against Federer last year. He got to defend the final points. So man, the Djokovic can win Shanghai, the Paris Masters, and maybe Basel, maybe man, listen, and the Djokovic can definitely win the ATP finale. All right, and tie with Federer, he have 6. So the Djokovic, I think he's gonna become #1 by at the end of the year. But that's another video. I wanted to leave a separate video. I didn't want to talk about that. I wanted to make a separate video saying can the Djokovic become #1? Okay, see, I already ruined that video. Okay, but let me get back. So man, listen, man, Djokovic, man, this guy is super great. There's so many other things to say about Djokovic because I don't even want to talk about the match yet because I got some other stuff to say. People, listen, just 4 months ago, 3 months, even 3 months ago, we were not sure about the Djokovic. 4 months ago, commenters were saying Djokovic sucks. He was losing during the clay court season 4 or 5 months ago. People were saying that Djokovic is finished. And you all know who I'm talking about. I didn't say that. But you all know some of my subscribers was even saying, Magic Man, he finished. Now, I'm going to say this right here. I never thought that Djokovic was finished. No, I knew that Djokovic would get back the level. But I didn't think he would get it back on a consistent level like this, where he's like top dog, and it look like he gonna stay top dog for the next year or two. I thought the Djokovic would get the super level back here and there, pick up a major here and there, not like this here. So even the Djokovic has surprised me here. Okay, I'm not totally surprised, but I didn't think he'd get it back like this. Okay, so but people, listen here. The Djokovic went from having like a lousy year, maybe he'll do something, to being the best player on the planet. Remember I told y'all, I made a video 3 weeks ago, who's the best player on the planet between Djokovic and Nadal. I said it's a tie. After Djokovic won the Cincinnati Masters, he won the Golden Nine, the Golden Masters, broke that record. I said I'm going to determine who's the better player based on who will win the U.S. Open. And I was thinking Nadal would be in the final with the Djokovic. So the Djokovic is definitely the best player on the planet right now. And he's really the best player because plus Nadal was injured. But even if Nadal wasn't injured, I would still declare, and I don't think Nadal fans are going to argue with this, the Djokovic is the best player on the planet. And it doesn't look like he's planning on stopping. Now that I've said that, I'm going to get back to I'm going to make some other videos about will the Djokovic become #1. And also, people, he's only 3 majors behind Nadal. Man, hey, listen. The Nadal fans are lucky at one thing here. People, listen. This is a separate video, too. Will Djokovic catch Nadal? People, listen. The Djokovic in a 2-month period won 2 majors. The only thing that's keeping Djokovic from winning 2 or 3 more majors in the next few months is that the slam season is over. Nadal fans better be lucky. They better be happy. Imagine if the Australian Open was next month and the French Open was 2 months after that. They lucky that the Australian Open is 4 or 5 months away. 4 or 5 months away. So man, but I talk about that later. Obviously, if Djokovic stays healthy, and especially if Nadal doesn't get back healthy again, I think Nadal, I don't think he's that hurt. But still, I'm assuming, man, even if Nadal stays healthy, if Nadal stays healthy and Djokovic stays healthy, man, the Djokovic is going to reach, unless Nadal does start racking up majors. I think Nadal can rack up here and there, but I don't think Nadal, with the Djokovic around like this, he ain't going to start racking up. So he's probably going to catch Nadal, at least tie him up here in the next year, couple years, year and a half. But that's another video. Now let me get to the match, okay, people. Okay, I did call this right. I did say I'm cautiously taking the Djokovic, because the Djokovic, he did lose some majors during his peak, so maybe Djokovic won't step in there at his super level mode. People, listen, this was not Djokovic's super level, not even close. He was locked in, so he beat Del Potro in straight sets without the super level. This was there are 4 Djokovic's. There is the average Djokovic. This was not average. There is the good Djokovic. There's the very good Djokovic, and then there's the super level Djokovic. What the Djokovic call the God mode, the super level. I call it the super level. People, I'm not even sure this was the very good Djokovic. I think this was a good Djokovic that was locked in. Now, he lost a little focus when he got like distracted by the Del Potro fans making all that noise, but that was Djokovic's fault. But he finally locked back in again and pulled it off and kept. Del Potro almost won that second set, but Djokovic locked back in again and went ahead and rolled over Del Potro. And but yeah, man, this was not even a top. Man, that's what made this scary. This was not even a very good Djokovic. This was a good Djokovic that was locked in, focused, that beat Del Potro. This was not. I think it was not even very good, and it damn sure was not the super level. So imagine when the super level Djokovic come back, man. So yeah, he probably would catch Nadal and tie Nadal up. I'm going to leave Federer alone. Let's keep it realistic right now. The Djokovic could catch Nadal, okay? Especially if Nadal don't start racking up majors again. All right? And Nadal definitely got a challenge at the French Open with Djokovic around, okay? Djokovic has beaten Nadal at the French Open. All right, let me see now. Is there anything else I want to say about Djokovic now? Yeah, man. He's just showing how great he really is. He's doing it. He's doing it right, man. Just breaking red. Like Federer and Nadal did this too. This show you how great all 3 of these guys are. They breaking records. That's what you do. You don't skip ahead of anybody. Like he ties Sampras record. Like I said, you got to tie Sampras first and then break Sampras record the way Federer and Nadal did. So the Djokovic has done that, and he acknowledged that Sampras was his idol. That Sampras was the one that inspired him to really get into the game. Okay, people, but Djokovic, super great, man. Whoa. Hey, now, it's starting to make sense why people say he's the best they ever seen. I'm just saying that. I'm going to leave a question. I'm just saying. It's starting to make some sense. They said this is the best they ever seen. Okay. Tennis preacher, tennis prophet, tennis psychic. Have a good one.
Ha 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 ha.